was won and lost. Riley Russo is going to face a spin challenge from Hassan Ali. And straight away gets going with a smashing shot through the offside.
At times, and today he's opening the batting. He's been sent to counter the left arm spinner. Oh, what a shot! This is what you expect from Shehzad. He's done it in the past. He struggled in the last game.
Twinkle feet indeed. Beautifully managed down the pitch. So that's the other option that is available. It's set up nicely and it's done the distance. First of the evening. Riley Russo clubbing it quite well.
Do so well with his stroke play all over the world. This time he waited on it. He saw that slower one.
Sleight of hand are so good in limited overs cricket. That's hit hard for 6. That's gone a long way back.
A googly. But this one was trying. Made it to a low full toss. In there. And a wonderful 6 again.
Got a little bit of width. Read the Chinaman as well and hit it crisply. Gone! Thanks for coming. Hits the timber and he's over the moon because Riley Russo was
just the ball dipped on him and Russo was not in any position to clobber it over mid-wicket. That was his intention. So good comeback by Zaid.
That's beautifully timed. That is a proper cricket shot.
You got to make do with a boundary and then going down.
Upish into the gap. That is a good slash. Wanted to hit it maybe a little bit over cover area and played it late and got a 4. 46 for 1 after 4. Oh, how cool is that? Beautifully positioned to hit it down the ground. So neat, so clean.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, there's another one for Zaid Khan.
And once you've made up your mind to go for that cow corner, you cannot rectify that. Wicket taker in the tournament so far. Oh, it's a top edge, but it'll have enough legs to carry into the crowd. So McCullum starts with the maximum.
Fearless and most watchable, just across the line. Sweeps into the gap. No. Oh, that's gone through. It was hit extremely hard.
That 6 was a good shot, but that boundary is unpardonable in between your legs. In a tight game, 4 runs can make so much of a difference in a 10-over game.
Doesn't mean you have to give your wicket away.
Well, it's got to go. It's got to go. Oh, dropped. It was a sitter. An absolute sitter. There is a light tower directly opposite him. I wonder whether he lost it. He came in.
The floodlight, down a third man. Zahir Khan it is, comes steaming in. Not particularly judging it very well then. I've always wondered why, even at night, you've got these floodlights above your eyesight. Get a cap on, try and block it out a little bit.
And he goes square. McCullum, he finds the gap. He's playing nicely. That ends the 7th. The McCullum is 20 off 10.
Last game and this game. But hopefully the seamers can finish off well here and show their variations.
When you look at him as a bowler, what areas would you be thinking about bowling to somebody like him?
He seems to pick up the slow ball well. We had a chance earlier on with the shorter ball, but it was dropped unfortunately.
Yeah, as I speak about it, he's hit one, whacked one over the park as well. So coming back, obviously Punjabi legends, you know, they did done really well, but it's actually a wicket. So we're going to go back to the commentary box and then come back to you.
Yeah, thanks, Zainab. Shehzad, as we were speaking, his praises there. Kumar and his experience, getting another wicket. It's a good catch, though. Not easy when they go above these lights. There we go. That's Brendan McCullum for you. You try and clip his wings. He'll clip you over those fielders. Oh, that is an unbelievable shot, yeah. Carlos Brathwaite with the offer, nothing, not even using facilities. Jayden back, trying to go for the Yorker. That high, but sailing over the boundary. Well, this is it hard as well. That's a cracking shot. This time slightly slower from Jayden back.
Well, I think the old pump the arms up, shoulder, bicep, wrist work this morning has worked.
Again, over cover here. Good area from
5, back of the hand. Well, you're not fooling me, says the big fella. Gets another shot. I think he'll be thinking that. Oh, bowls it. He was doing the Watusi.
Here we go. The 1-2. Good bowling by Chris Jordan, holding his nerve. Not seeing all the movement that Brendan McCullum was doing and changing his mind. He stuck to his guns. He gets his man. This is an exquisite shot. Sheer power. Nearly about a yard, but that's sliced over.
Final ball of their innings. A good score now.
Well, that's out. Chris Jordan's got 2 in his last over. Finishes again, taking that bit of momentum at the beginning when they were asked to back first. Chris Jordan mixing that length up. Old double bluff, very good from him. Finished that bowling spell rather well. We've seen lost overs disappear all around the ground, but Luke Ronchi looks happy with that so far. They're going to have to bat well, though.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to have to get a good start, I think, just to get that flow on at the start of the innings, because they've batted nicely and there's been 20s, all double figures, everyone chipping in. And Trego is playing his first game, 117, so 118 for victory is going to be a good total to chase down, in the sense that you need a couple of good partnerships, and that's what we've seen. The opening stand of 34 off 18, but then you've got an explosion. McCullum with Shazan, 34 from 19, and then 25 from 11 at the end. And we've got our flash interview. Zainab's very busy.
Yeah, thanks, Zainab. Fantastic fellow is Carlos Brathwaite. There's the bowling card. Everyone besides Jordan going the distance. They're going double figures there, Economy. Thought Jordan is doing very well this tournament. He's got his 8 wickets so far this tournament, 2 for 16 today, 4 dot balls. Very impressive. And that's the target when we come back. Punjabi Legends will be needing 118 runs off their 10 overs. It's going to be a good one.
So if you're wanting a bet, we can't do that. So let's not even go there.
That's beautifully timed. The fielder was extremely wide at that position.
Flow into bowling confidence, but there's the attempted Yorker and you just miss it. Middle. Big shout, and there's the wicket, LBW. And run out as well.
On this occasion, getting it absolutely right. Brathwaite, nice and full, would have smashed the stumps. Oh, big one! That's gone, and
he plays them in such a good fashion that he's capable of being consistent and getting those 40s and 50s, like we're seeing the most prolific in the tournament, that he hits nicely down the ground.
miscue and gone. That's the softest missile. Luke Ronchi could never get going. Just been a below par performance with the bat. Brilliant hitting, and when he's down, he's absolutely down, just like this one.
Yeah, it hit high on the bat. That's why it didn't get over mid-wicket.
Oh, boom! Another big one. That's hit the roof on the full. 23 for 2.
But it's been a tough time for him. It was at the CPL as well.
That's placed beautifully. It wasn't such a... He just followed the batsman and he got cramped, but not enough. Just beautiful shot in the end. Absolutely. Oh, good. Yeah. And gone. Another one. Bites the dust. Taken at mid-on. It's Brendan McCullum who still feels.
Third wicket going down. Mills, you just see the effort in every delivery. He's got a definite plan. It's a set play.
Sweet. And 6. His third of the night.
Yeah, well, he's a man that can get them home. He's crucial. He's 25. Just look at the swing on this one, and he takes on the right area. Down the ground. And it sails away.
Another chance. It goes all the way for 6. And that is what can happen to you. A couple of drop chances and you lose rhythm and momentum. It is now with the legends, 48 for 3.
It's got decent pace. That's boundary. That they need a big over, Toddy. I think they need 120 run over and they're back in it.
Well, this one's in the air. This should be taken. Steadies himself, and that's a big wicket. Umar Akmal has to go. Legends lose another one.
Well, got too big on him. The pace you were mentioning, Toddy, got the better of Umar Akmal. Couldn't handle the pace and the bounce. They still tried to went over mid-wicket, but was better off slapping it over point, I think.
Slower ball there from Tamal Mills. Not trying to hit it too square. Good base, good positioning when he hit that one.
Fantastic stroke. Amazing. But how quick were those hands? Look at that. And get that bat down in such sweet timing. Wonderful.
This time of the innings. Obviously a clear plan as Tom Moores gets that away. Wide Yorker. There's a quality shot there. You see him having to reach for it.
Again, it's been skied. No legs on it. Won't reach the boundary, and a wonderful catch there.
Just having to go backwards a little bit. And Tom Moore's looking to be through with the shot here. As you see, he catches it over his shoulder like that. Very good catch, having to watch his feet and where the boundary was.
He finished. Oh, clean ball, first ball. Shirzad.
Error from yesterday, managed to clear in the ropes, and that lost over a few times. Just dragging this one on. Well, that's nicely timed. Wow. So it's going to come off the bat nicely. That's an impressive shot.
There's a making of an all-rounder already there. And there you go. Excellent shot. Maximum.
May have ended up dragging this a little bit wider than he'd like to have.
They got it. They are still in the game. They're not giving up.
Doesn't want to get squirted away. I'm not quite sure exactly the thinking behind that, but that's a good shot.
Very proactive with the captaincy, always talking to the bowler at this late stage.
For his side. Yeah, and that'll do it. Carlos Brathwaite, he closes out the game. Been a magnificent performance in this T10 game. Brendan McCullum, he'll be happy. So will all the supporters of the Rajputs. They've won an important game. Kept themselves in this tournament. There's a batting card for the Rajputs. As we said, Carlos Brathwaite at 23 off 9 should change the momentum of the innings. Got them above. Perhaps where they look, they're heading towards 100, 105 or so at the start there. With Mohammad Shahzad at 34 off 18. Shahzad a little bit more reserved today. More calculated, playing nice and straight. Still hitting the ball well. But good partnerships there, and that's what you need to do, even in T10 cricket. You want to get yourselves up to the 110, 115 mark. Chris Jordan again there, 2 for 16, taking 8 wickets now in the series. Everyone else chipping in there, but not very economically. Always going to be a tough ask there. Just the 3 men getting into those double figures. Too many starts there for me. Too many guys not going on, and complete contrast to the Ragput scorecard. At the end then, 30 off 11, the only real decisive partnership you can see. Akmal threatened with a few lusty blows. He played well, but just couldn't get anybody to bat at the other end with him. Yeah, Luke Ronke speaking well here. Here's the bowling figures for the Rajputs. Brathwaite again, the standout for me. One of Patel as well, picking up his 2, doing nicely. Everyone contributing, and certainly well led by Brendan McCullum. Be pleased with that. Important victory for them.